Imagine biting into like the absolute sourest lemon in the world. Just a huge unpeeled bite.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is intense.
Right. I mean, if you have ever done something like that, you know exactly what happens
Your
next.
eyes just instantly start to water.
Exactly. Your eyes water, your jaw clenches up, and your face just involuntarily squishes up all on its own.
It really does. It's a completely automatic reaction.
So what if I told you that the secret to inventing like the greatest ice cream flavor ever relies entirely on that exact mouth-puckering, super sour lemon?
It sounds totally counterintuitive, doesn't it?
Really does. But welcome to today's deep dive. We are so, so glad you are joining us.
Because, I mean, we usually think of ice cream as purely sweet, right?
Yeah.
Just comforting and sugary.
Totally.
But exploring how a blindingly sour ingredient can actually be the key to a perfect dessert is, well, it's what makes today's topic so compelling.
That is exactly our mission today. We are going to step inside a wonderful story about two of the best things in the world, jumping and ice cream.
Two very great things, especially together.
Absolutely. So to figure this out, we are visiting the sunny town of Hoperoo Hills, and we're analyzing a really fun tale called The Bouncy Balance of Kangaroo Citrus Swirl.
It is such a fantastic book, a perfect little case study, really.
It is. And we want you, our listener, to use your imagination right from the start here. Have you ever tried to invent something brand new?
It's a big undertaking.
Yeah, because that is exactly what our main character is about to do. But before we dive into the big adventure, we kind of need to understand who this bouncy main character is.
Right, we need to know what makes her so special in the kitchen.
Exactly. So introduce us to Kiki.
Well, Kiki is a kangaroo,
Yeah,
and she has two absolute favorite things in the whole world.
jumping in ice cream, right?
Jumping and ice cream. She loves jumping so much, she basically bounces everywhere she goes.
It's constant energy.
Constant. And every single day, she bounces right into her little kitchen to make dessert for the whole town. But she has this very specific outfit.
Oh my goodness, yes. Her outfit is the best part.
She wears this giant chef hat.
But it's not like a normal, well-fitting hat. It is so huge.
It really is.
It's basically like a deflated hot air balloon sitting on top of her head. And because she's always bouncing.
It just keeps falling over her eyes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Imagine trying to draw a beautiful picture while wearing a blanket over your head. That's what Kiki is doing in the kitchen.
Which tells us a lot about her.
Yeah.
She is super enthusiastic, but her environment is just a little chaotic.
Very chaotic, but I mean, she is incredibly proud of the ice cream she makes. The customers already love her.
Oh, they adore her. Her shop is famous in Hoperoo Hills.
Because she makes these really wild, famous flavors. I have to read a few of these names from the book because they are so fun.
Go for it.
Okay, we've got Banana Bounce Blast,
So good.
Strawberry Splash Swirl, and Chocolate Comet Crunch.
You just hear the energy in those names, you know?
Yeah.
She wants her food to feel like a fun, active experience.
Totally. But today, those old flavors just aren't enough for her.
No, she wants to push the boundaries.
Right. Kiki bounces into her kitchen and announces that she is going to create the greatest ice cream flavor ever.
Something brand new.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, let's unpack this. Kiki starts out pretty smart, right? She pulls out her checklist for the basics.
Right. She has a good foundation. She checks off milk. Check.
Sugar,
Check.
fruit, check.
It's all going great.
Mm-hmm.
But then she spots a jar sitting way up on the top shelf of her pantry.
The infamous jar.
Yes. The jar with a giant label that reads, Super Sour Lemon Powder.
Which is some pretty strong stuff.
And Kiki thinks, you know, a tiny bit should be fine. She wants to use it for her new invention.
But we have to remember her outfit.
Right. The giant chef hat. It falls over her eyes right at the worst possible moment.
And she's bouncing, of course.
Of course she is.
Yeah.
So she doesn't measure at all. She accidentally pours way too much of the powder into her mixing bowl.
Like a massive amount.
And P.O.
Oh, the explosion.
A giant super sour cloud explodes right into the air. It covers the entire kitchen. You can just imagine that sharp, stinging smell of lemon everywhere.
Oh, it's everywhere. The customers are coughing and spluttering. There's just yellow dust all over the place.
And all over Kiki, too.
Yeah, but Kiki is brave. She decides she still needs to taste this new invention.
Which is a choice.
A bold choice. She scoops up a bite, puts it in her mouth, and instantly her face squishes up like a raisin.
Just total regret.
She yells, "Ooh, yes, or hey, listener, can you squish your face up like a raisin right now?" Seriously, imagine eating the sourest lemon in the world.
It's a completely automatic reaction, isn't it?
It really is. Why does our body do that?
Well, it's actually an alarm bell. When you eat something that sour, Your tongue detects the high acidity. And in nature, high acidity can mean a fruit isn't ripe yet, or maybe it's even gone bad.
So your body's just trying to protect you.
Exactly. Your face squishes up to literally stop you from eating more of it. It's screaming, "Warning! Proceed with caution."
Wow. So Kiki just set off that alarm bell at maximum volume for everyone.
She really did,
Hmm.
which makes her next steps pretty interesting.
Because she has made a huge mistake, right? Her great invention is a sour disaster.
But she doesn't give up.
No, she doesn't. She decides to fix it, which, is a great mindset for an inventor. But her ideas for fixing it are, well, they are pretty funny.
They're a little silly.
Very silly. First, she grabs some chocolate and throws it into the super sour ice cream. She tastes it. And
Still sour.
still incredibly sour. So then she grabs some strawberries, throws them in, tastes it again.
And it's still sour.
Right. And then she accidentally grabs a jar of pickles and dumps them in.
Oh, yuck. Pickles and ice cream.
So gross. She sighs this big, heavy sigh, looks at her customers and says, okay, that definitely made it worse. And all the customers just start giggling.
It's a funny moment, but it's also a great learning moment.
Well, wait a minute. Let me challenge Kiki's logic here, because chocolate and strawberries are yummy.
They are very yummy.
So why didn't adding those yummy things magically fix the yucky ice cream?
What's fascinating here is that Kiki is showing great resilience, right? She's not giving up. But she's just guessing, instead of thinking about how ingredients actually work together.
Oh, I see.
Your tongue doesn't just erase a bad flavor when a good flavor shows up. The chocolate and the super sour lemon are basically fighting for space in your mouth.
And the sour lemon is winning.
Exactly, because it's that big evolutionary warning bell. It's just way louder than the chocolate.
So guessing randomly is definitely not working. And the pickles definitely didn't help.
No, pickles are full of vinegar, which is just more sour acid. She made it worse.
She really needs a smart idea. And luckily, a smart idea waddles right through the front door of her shop.
Enter Poppy the koala.
Yes, her good friend Poppy. And Poppy is like the exact opposite of Kiki.
Right, Kiki's bouncing everywhere, and Poppy just takes things slow and careful.
So Poppy waddles over, looks at this bright yellow pickle-filled disaster, and she tells Kiki a big secret.
She tells her she needs to balance the flavors.
Balance. Poppy explains that sweet and sour flavors work best when they are mixed carefully. If there is way too much sour, you need to add more sweet to fix it.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, this is how all cooking works. It's not just tossing things in a bowl. It's making sure one flavor isn't bullying the others.
And that super sour lemon was definitely a bully.
A huge bully.
So what does this all mean?
Oh.
I know. It's exactly like playing on a seesaw at the playground.
Oh, that's a perfect way to look at it.
Right. Like, imagine a long wooden seesaw. If one side is way too heavy with a giant bag of sour lemon powder, it just crashes to the ground with a thud.
Like suck.
Completely unbalanced. And you can't just toss random things like pickles on the other side.
That won't help the weight at all.
Exactly. To make that seesaw hover perfectly in the middle, you have to put sweet things like sweet honey on the other side.
And as you add the sweet weight, the sour side slowly lifts up into the air.
Yes. Until both sides are hovering perfectly, they balance each other out.
The sweet honey calms down the panic of the sour lemon.
Yeah.
They stop fighting and actually make something brand new and delicious.
So armed with this awesome flavor seesaw knowledge, Kiki is finally ready to try making her new ice cream the right way.
She throws out the pickled disaster.
Good call. She scrubs her bowl clean, and she pushes her giant hat up so she can actually see.
Very important step.
Here's where it gets really interesting. Kiki turns on her blender, but this time she measures carefully.
She's taking her time now.
She adds a little bit of lemon, a little bit of strawberry, and a careful drizzle of sweet honey.
She's building that seesaw.
WHRRR. The machine spins it all together, and she hands a scoop to her customers. Their eyes widen, and they all shout, "Whoa, wow, WW, this is amazing!"
Because it's sweet and tangy.
Yes, tangy. It's not just sour, and it's not just sweet. It's perfectly balanced.
She cracked the code.
She bounces happily and names it Kangaroo Citrus Swirl Surprise, and animals line up all the way on the block to try it.
She even earns a new title, doesn't she?
She does. She becomes known as the bounciest chef in Hoperoo Hills.
This raises an important question, though. Kiki only succeeded because she learned from her mistakes, right?
Yeah, that pickle-flavored mistake was a big one.
But she admitted it was gross. She listened to her friend Poppy, and she started measuring carefully. That's how we learn to invent things.
It really is. Cooking and inventing anything, really, is all about balance, measuring, and experimenting carefully.
It's perfectly fine to make messy mistakes.
It is, as long as you keep trying and learning from them. So that wraps up Kiki's amazing journey from a super sour explosion to becoming the most famous chef in town.
What a great story.
It really is. But before we go, we want to leave you with a fun, imaginative question to think about.
Ooh, I love these.
If you had a magic ice cream machine in your kitchen right now, what two totally opposite flavors would you try to carefully balance to make your very own surprise flavor?
Oh, the possibilities are endless.
They really are. Think about what you would put on your flavor seesaw. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time on The Deep Dive.